Stop number 13 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Riverside Raceway in Riverside, California. The second of three races on a road course this season. As we're here today for the running of the Budweiser 400s. We're set for 12 laps of racing on this 2.62 mile racetrack here. Some of these drivers that are racing here today just came from about 2/3 of a way across the eastern side of America, where they ran the Million Racing Series event at Road America. This track here, of course, is far shorter than Road America too, which that track, of course, over there is only 4 miles in length, but this is here, as I mentioned, about 2 2/3 of a mile. So, but anyway, so that being said, here's the starting lineup on the pole. And in fact, the front row is the same top two we had as Sonoma, the last road race we brought you on the tour. Your pole sitter is Kyle Matthews, who won that race at Sonoma. Beside him on the outside is Levi Mcintyre, who finished second at Sonoma. He also won the season at Darlington. Second row on the outside has car number 94, Jessica Shelton. She's on the outside of that row. In the Conachan TV Chevrolet, she starts fourth. Starting third, by the way, is Charles Sanford in car number 24, the DuPont Chevrolet. Starting in fifth position, inside of the third row, is Seth Cullen, car 98, and number 11, Benjamin Miles, has the outside. Going to row number 4 has car number 2, Dylan Young in the Miller Lite Ford, and number 3, Cole Deaver in the GM Goodrich Chevrolet. Dylan won at Martinsville, while Deaver won at North Wilkesboro. Fifth row has Nathan Orman in car number 18, the Interstate Batteries Toyota, and beside him car number 29, the Zachary Fitzwater in the Hardy Chevrolet. Sixth row has car number 21, that's Quentin Moore, and beside him is number 28, Keith Badson. Next row down is car number 44, Alex Miller in the Hot Wheels Chevrolet, and number 22, Dylan Pote. He has the outside in the Caterpillar Toyota. Next row down is Joshua Osborne in 45 and 42, Trent Dunham in the Haviland Dodge. Next row down has car number 1, Stephen Colon in the Mopar Dodge, and beside him number 15, that is Nathan Hudson in the Quality Care Ford. Next row down has car number 88, Matt McIntyre in the Nationwide Insurance Chevrolet, and number 20, Rafael LeDuc in car number 20, the Home Depot Chevrolet. Next row down is Jesse Turner in number 17 and 26, Daniel Voiles. Next row down has car number 01, Laura Chung, and number 5, Phil Parker, the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet. Next row down has number 43, Mike Becker in the STP Chevrolet, and number 33, Harrison Ponder in the Skull Bandit Chevrolet. Next row down has car number 70, that's the Rumpel Furniture Chevrolet of Daniel Bouchard. Rumpel Furniture and AC Spark Plugs, the sponsor of that machine. And number 66, the Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Toyota of Eric Monaco. Next row down has car number 4, William Brock in the Kodak Film Chevrolet, and number 10, Tide Ford of Cat Batson. Next row down has car number 68, Cody McGurk in the Country Time Lemonade Ford, Beside him is number 12, Zach Winkle in the Alltel Ford. Next row down has number 48, Caleb Fogler in the Lowe's Chevrolet, and number 30, Pennzoil Chevrolet of Roberto Crown Jr. Next row down is car number 71, Ryan Butcher in the Lifeboy Chevrolet, and beside him, Austin Reed in the Valvoline Ford, car number 6. Next row down has car number 34, James Sykes in the Love's Travel Stops Ford, and beside him will be number 14, Allison Rain in the HighPoint.com Ford. Next row down has car number 16, Gabby Conklin in the Family Channel Ford, and number 8, Amanda Evans in the Budweiser Chevrolet. And starting shotgun, a surprise winner at Dover this season, JT Bryant in the Xerox Industries Ford, car number 7. A surprising win, but yet very deserving for him too, because he dominated that event as well too at Dover. So that is your starting lineup for today's running of the Budweiser 400 at Riverside Raceway. The track may not exist anymore, and hasn't since 1988. But through the magic of N.R. Charles Reed and the track builders, this track continues. The track's legacy lives on as long as I do in our competition, as a matter of fact, too. That said, here comes the starting lineup for today's race here at Riverside. Command has been given the fighting engines as we are set to go racing here today on this 2.62 mile racetrack here as the field rolls off a pit on the front stretch to begin the pace lap. We'll be back for the start of the race right after this. Field comes around the kink. They're connecting the backstretch to turn number 9 here Riverside Raceway. As we're about to get the green flag to kick off the Budweiser 400, it is a pair of Buckeyes from Southern Ohio, Kyle Matthews and Levi Mcintyre, leading him to the green flag for today's race here on this track here. Second row has the California Crusher, Charles Sanford, and beside Jessica Shelton, and running out top 5, the Ford of Seth Cole. Green flag flies, and let's go racing at Riverside. We had a bad wreck within the first couple of laps of this race last season, and we'll see what happens this season on the first laps here on this track. And Charles Sanford gets a little bit off the course here as they come off the S's here, and they're beginning to get a little bit wide here. Levi Mcintyre gets the early jump. He'll lead them into turn number 6. Jessica Shelton in second position. Third position, battling for third, is Benjamin Miles and Kyle Matthews, with Cole Deaver running in 5th position. Bobby Matthews has an in-car camera in today's race, as does Jessica Shelton. And our third camera rides inside the car of Seth Cole. So far, everybody getting to that course A-OK at this point. Here's Seth Cole. You see him pulling ahead of both Keith Batson and Nathan Orman as they come down the backstretch here, along the straightaway of the bunch here at Riverside Raceway. And you see the speeds right there. In the case of Benjamin Miles, 189 miles an hour heading off into turn number 9. Those cars would knock on about 190 miles an hour, capable of knocking on 190 miles an hour heading into that 9th corner. Jessica Shelton and Kyle Matthews now battling for second place as Levi Mcintyre leads lap number 1. Matthews up on the back bumper of the 94 car heading into this corner here. As they come in the SS, you're on board with Jessica Shelton, the queen of the road herself, trying to chase down Mcintyre and probably saying, "Here, kitty, kitty, kitty." Well, she probably wouldn't say that. But in all seriousness, there she is. Always a tough competitor, as is Mcintyre for that fact too. As they come into turn number 7, a very tricky part of this corner right here. And you see right there, speed-wise, 51 miles an hour in first gear goes Shelton. And then down the backstretch she goes, and she puts the pedal to the metal on that number 94 Chevrolet. Let's see how fast she goes. We saw 189 miles an hour out of Benjamin Miles at the end of this straightaway here. And let's see how fast she goes down the straightaway. As you see, the caution lights are on. The yellow flag is blown. And it's Amanda Evans who's gotten off the course here in the number 8 car. So much to see how fast she'll go in the turn number 9, but we probably will as this race goes on. James Sykes, we got word, did not start the race here. And on Alex Miller, number 44. Looks like he's probably the one that brought out the caution flag. Number 44, Hot Wheels Chevrolet here. Miller ran out the first caution flag. We'll see how he does. Let's see how that happened in replay. Well, this happening on the second lap of the race here. Alex Miller thought he was clear of that 26 car of Daniel Voiles as they were almost three-way between Voiles, Miller, and Osborne. And I think Osborne got a little piece of it too. So you see a little debris flying off that car, and oh my gosh, what a hit Miller took up the track there. And he goes upside down, rolling down here. Stephen Colon also got punted into the sand here, this track here, and then comes right there and bumps right up alongside of the 44 car. I don't think there's any damage to the, maybe a little bit of damage to the Stephen Colon car, but I still think he can make a go of it here. But unfortunately for Alex Miller, well, day pretty much over for him right there as he comes down through the corner here. And several more cars getting off into the sandy runoff area. The track here. And Amanda Evans, yeah, there's a reason why she was out of the race right there as well herself. She had mechanical problems on her number 8 Chevrolet. Yeah, here's the other incident that happened right there as the The Cologne and Miller as it was happening. Here comes Matt Mcintyre in the number 88 car. He's on a tap right into Stephen Cologne, and he gets right into the 43 car of Mike Becker. Meantime, behind him, Zach Winkle and Kat Batson spin as well too. So basically about a 6-car wreck happened at the same time, and there were separate incidents here. 2 cars in one incident and 4 in the other. So I'm sure Matt's probably got to be thinking what happened, probably himself, and same with all the other principals involved in this whole deal too. And well, the damage we thought was very little to the Stephen Cologne car. Well, so much for my assumption right there too. And you see a hood buckle on the 43 car of Mike Becker, so it'd be hard to have him get going. And there's where Kat Batson, damage to the Tide Ford herself. And James Sykes, whose car failed the fire at the start of the race, well, he's back going again. The Michael McDowell colors, but I'm not sure if he's caught up to everybody else. He's still going at a rather slow clip, 40 miles an hour down the straightaway here. So apparently if they try to repair something on the car, evidently it's probably not repaired. I think on that 34 machine, and we'll see here as restart happens here coming up next. Well, through turn number 9 they come here. Levi Mcintyre leads the field. Jessica Shelton and a hood buckle on the Shelton car looks like it's something may have gone. She may have rear-ended Mcintyre or whatever the flip happened here. And oh no, don't rear into the 434 car. 34 car is slow. He's in the way of everybody else. What is he doing? James Sykes starting with everybody else, but he is lapped already. Oh, this is going to be quite a catastrophic. This is going to be quite a catastrophe if he does not get out of the way here of everybody else, or if he doesn't stay out of the way of everybody else. Here comes through turn number 6. He's right in this mix with Charles Sanford, Dylan Poteet, Nathan Hudson, Trent Dunham, along the others, as they come off the into turn number 7 now. So far, so good for Sykes. So he apparently accelerated with everybody else. So what we assumed was a problem with the 34 car. Well, it may have been repaired after all here. But Jessica Shelton, however, she's dropped way back. There's the in-car camera from Jessica Shelton's point of view right there. 187 miles on turn number 9. See how fast she goes right there. She's running right there behind Seth Cole. See where she dropped to this time by, because I think the damage is hindering that number 94 machine right there. And she usually runs well on the road courses herself. That's why we call her the queen of the road. And she has dropped down to the 9th position as Keith Batson's gotten by her at the last second on this lap. But whatever slow cars that were around under the yellow flag or whatever, she must have rear ended one of those cars, and well, you see what happens right there. Keith Batson, meantime, he's gotten by Seth Cole there. That's for the 8th position. Up ahead is Dylan Young in 7th. 6th is or 5th, I should say, is Zachary Fitzwater. 4th is Cole Bieber. 3rd is Benjamin Miles. 3rd is Benjamin Miles. 2nd is Kyle Matthews, and Levi Mcintyre remains your leader of the race here. And Levi has never won on a road course. I don't think he has now. And as he goes through turn number 9 right there, as they come down around this corner here, Kyle Matthews is in 2nd position. It's the same top 2 we had at Sonoma, California, but this time it's reversed now here at Riverside. It's Mcintyre who leads right now, and Matthews running in 2nd position. Reversal of what we saw at Sonoma a few races ago. Both those drivers looking for their 2nd victory of the season. Levi won his season at Darlington, while Matthews, we mentioned, won at Sonoma race here. Benjamin Miles, however, he's not been skunked this season neither win-wise. He won it at Atlanta, while Deaver won at North Wilkesboro, and Zachary Fitzwater has yet to buy victory lane right now, but he's having a good run right now and running in 5th position. Dylan Young won at Martinsville this season. He's running in 6th place right there in the Miller Lite Ford. As we watch the battle going on between the 11, the 3, and the 29, and the 2 cars here as Miles floors the throttle on that Toyota of his. Tries to break the slip screen right here between he and Deaver as they come down the backstretch, or down the straightaway here. In the meantime, Kyle Matthews trying to drive his way up in the back of the Levi Mcintyre machine as you ride on board with Kyle Matthews in car number 25. Does he have anything for Levi Mcintyre as this race goes on? We'll find out here. So the margin is this time by. Margin is 4,500 of a second between the front 2 cars here. And there you see the cars out of race right now so far. It's Ryan Butcher, Zach Winkle, Alex Miller, and Amanda Evans had a valve failure on her number 8 Budweiser Chevrolet. That's why she was slow, as we saw earlier on in this race here. The only car not on the lead lap is James Sykes, who's 2 laps down after failing to fire at the start of the race here again. Average speed just a little under 101 miles an hour. As we ride with Kyle Matthews on this lap here at Riverside. Whoa, he's on the inside of the racetrack right now, trying to make it a drag race out of it, but he's losing time to Mcintyre right there by letting off a little bit more through that corner here. He's in the 4th gear right now, 175 miles an hour heading into the kink. And up to about 187 miles an hour into turn number 9 goes Kyle Matthews. We saw 187 out of Shelton. And Benjamin Miles still holds the fast lap. We've seen it going in that corner at 189 miles an hour as they come off the 9th corner now. So the margin is between the 99 and 25. Rest this time by. It is still 4,500 of a second. So Matthews gained nothing, but he didn't lose nothing neither. As we're down to 4 laps remaining in this race here at Riverside Raceway. Miles is in 3rd, Deaver's 4th, Fitzwater's 5th, Dylan Young is 6th, 7th position is Keith Batson. 8th is Seth Cole, 9th is Jessica Shelton, 10th position is Charles Sanford, 11th is Dylan Pote as he tries to get around Charles for that position. Rafael LeDuc runs in 12th position. That battle for 13th between Nathan Orman and Trent Dunham. That's 13th and 14th on your screen right there. Dunham goes to the inside, but he's got the outside lane as they go through the corner now. Bill Parker joins in on this battle in the 5 car, and Dunham lets that Dodge accelerate down the backstretch, and he's going to take 13th away from Ormond, who runs in 14th now. 15th position is Bill Parker. 16th is Nathan Hudson. 17th is Daniel Voiles. 18th is Jesse Turner. 19th, battling for 19th, is Eric Monaco and Quentin Moore. The 66 and 21 machines here. Harrison Ponder is 21st position, but about to take 20th away now from Quentin Moore as Quentin almost got the wall coming off the 9th corner. And there's the Ponder now has the top 20 right now in the Harry Gant colors. Moore running 21st, matching his car number. 22nd is Daniel Bouchard. Joshua Osborne's 23rd. 24th is Laura Chung. 25th is Austin Reed. And then it's Cody McGirt, 26th. 27th is William Brock. 28th is Gabby Conklin. Stephen Colon, 29th. And 30th is Roberto Crown Jr. as Matt McIntyre tries to fight his way around these lap cars for himself. He's not damaged in that 88 machine. Heading through that corner now. And McIntyre now on the backstretch here as he tries to still following Fogler and Roberto Crown Jr. right there. There's the rest of the stragglers are damaged up there. Mike Becker, Kat Batson, JT Bryant, and Oh, Allison Rain's actually clean herself in that number 14 car to Chase Briscoe colors. And there you see James Sykes running right now in 37th position as we're now down to 2 laps to go. It is still Levi McIntyre versus Kyle Matthews, a pair of the 2 Buckeyes from Southern Ohio. Not going to tell you which city they live in because that was against my will to do so. Matthews trying to take a look inside, outside, whichever side he can. But if he's going to make a move, he's better do it. He's going to have to do it soon because the white flag will be waving this time by here at Riverside. Will it be the 99 or 25 in victory lane? It was 29 hundredths of a second between those front 2 cars the last time by. See what the margin is this time by here. Matthews in a tight draft here. 188 this time speed going into turn number 9 for the 25 car. Here, Matthews to the low side. Here, running about half a lane lower than McIntyre was. They come off the last corner. Matthews trying to pull up in the back bumper. The white flag waves. 1 lap remaining here at Riverside. That completes the Levi McIntyre completes lap number 11 in the lead. Matthews close up just a little bit there, 23 hundredths of a second, but 6 hundredths of a second a lap. It's not gonna cut it. And McIntyre's knows 1 slip, and Matthews is by him. Through turn number 6, Matthews closes up just a little bit now as they come off that 6th corner. They basically got the worst of the track out of the way here. They come through turn number 7. Matthews looks inside, tries to see what happens in the 7th corner. Matthews comes inside, tries to get a run off that right, then a left. And now they come down the backstretch here. Drafting's critical, but the only place Matthews can possibly try to make a run is turn number 9. But I don't know if he's got the muscle to do so. McIntyre just smooth as he can be. They're coming to that corner. But turn number 9, very, very critical here at Riverside as they come off here comes McIntyre into that corner. Matthews into the corner now. He tries to go low now, coming off that last corner, trying to gain whatever he can. But it's going to be too little, too late. Off the last corner. Matthews comes to the inside, makes it last-ditch effort, but it's not going to work. Levi McIntyre wins at Riverside. Wow, what a battle between Levi McIntyre and Kyle Matthews in front of the entire state of California. And so far they have owned the state of California right now. They've been 1-2 in both the road course races so far. It was Kyle winning over Levi at Sonoma, but Levi returns the favor at Riverside. Here. So if they start 1-2 again at Watkins Glen, dare I say, could it be the rubber match? Well, we'll find out. But Levi McIntyre gets his 2nd victory season, the 2nd driver to win 2 races now, adding his name to Rafael LaDuke on that list. Rest of the order for you here. Benjamin Miles, a solid day for him, comes home in 3rd position at number 11 car. 4th is Cole Deaver. 5th is Zachary Fitzwater. 6th is Dylan Young. 7th is Keith Batson. 8th position is Seth Cole. Jessica Shelton, hood buckle and all, still finishes 9th. 10th position will go to Charles Sanford. Average speed 108.578 miles an hour. Give you the rest of the finishing order for you here. Dylan Pote with a nice 11th place finish. Rafael LaDuke comes home 12th. Trent Dunham 13th. 14th will go to Phil Parker. 15th position will go to Nathan Hudson, matching his car number. Another Nathan Orman comes home 16th. 17th will go to Jesse Turner. Also matches his car number in finishing position. Daniel Voiles finishes in 18th position. 19th will go to Eric Monaco. And Daniel Bouchard comes home in 20th in that number 70 machine. Another driver matching his car number in the position here, finishing position. Quentin Moore comes home 21st in car number 21. Joshua Osborne 22nd. Austin Reed 23rd. Cody McGurk, Laura Chung was 25th. William Brock was 26th. Then Gabby Conklin, Harrison Ponder, Stephen Colon, and Caleb Fogler, the top 30. Then Matt McIntyre was 31st. Roberto Crown Jr., Allison Rain, JT Bryant, Mike Becker, Kat Batson, the last car to finish on the lead lap in 36th position. James Sykes, the only car to the only car not on the lead lap, finishes 37th in car number 34. He ends up 2 laps down. Cars out of the race were Ryan Butcher, Zach Winkle, Alex Miller, and Amanda Evans was the last of the finishers. So that will do it here today at Riverside Raceway. Congratulations once again to Levi Mcintyre, the winner of the Budweiser 400 at Riverside Raceway. His first, I believe it's his first ever road course win in this series too, I think. And I'm sure it's going to surprise Levi a bit too, if I may be so honest. But well-deserved victory for him here, and a great battle between he and Kyle Matthews down to the wire here at this track here. They battled pretty much all day long in this race. So that will do it here today. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got in our races, we got gaming videos, we got in our online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA that's goal desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Set Store Cell Cup Series, the main series on the channel, and if you want in on future seasons of Seth Series, then be sure to get with Seth and he'll get you going. Also, be sure to check out our other 2 channels that does NNSCRA offline series, one of which comes from our race winner here today, Levi Mcintyre. His channel is Thrashman899. Be sure to subscribe to that channel for some cool stuff, including his NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. And also be sure to check out the channel X867539858X, which is Dylan Young's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series. So that will do it here today at Riverside Raceway. Here for now is James Gloss. This has been a production of the NNSCRA celebrating 10 years of off-on racing. We'll see you at the next Castrol GTX Cup Series event at Pocono, race number 14 of the season, in the Wix Filters 500 and 400, I should say. And we'll see you also for the next Mello Racing Series event at Oswego Speedway.